I'm Dan Larson, and this is Star Wars The Black Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Grand Admiral Thrawn in 4 minutes or less. Grand Admiral Thrawn, for the first time ever as a 6-inch scale action figure, was a San Diego Comic-Con 2017 exclusive produced in antagonistically short supply. The Comic-Con exclusive box set comes in a beautifully designed package featuring a translucent plastic slipcover decorated with Thrawn's Chimera symbol, which can also be seen on the underside of his Star Destroyer as shown on the back of the box. The box has a mix of matte and gloss inks and gatefolds open to reveal a diorama of Thrawn's office where he keeps his personal collection of art and artifacts. This display of his collection makes the perfect backdrop for the collector-themed videos he produces for the Imperial equivalent of YouTube. Talk about a stacked collection. Thrawn has a statue of 2 Salamiri lizards, a Holy Grail prop replica from Indiana Jones' The Last Crusade, a Hoxkika stone from Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, the Syndulla family Kalikori, a Black Series Commander Gree replica helmet from Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, a Black Series Jedi Temple Guardian replica mask, and what movie prop collection with a Star Wars focus would be complete without a Master Replica's lightsaber hilt? Actually, I'm guessing that's a custom piece he got from either Salt Lake Saber Company or Saberforge, since it doesn't correspond to any known Jedi design. Makes sense that if he couldn't get one, he'd have one made. Guy's a super fan. You've probably walked right by him at Dragon Con and not even realized it was him. He's notorious for his reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. He once compared Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs to Koyaanisqatsi, gave it 4.5 stars, and you know, I think he's right. Thrawn comes from the Rebels animated series on Disney XD, entering its 4th and final season in the fall of 2017. Along with Ahsoka Tano, Kanan Jarrus, Sabine Wren, and at some point, Hera Syndulla, he makes the transition from highly stylized animation design to a more realistic interpretation as part of the Black Series. The figure has all the same elements of the animated character: black boots, belt with blaster and holster, white uniform with gold shoulder boards, 4 metal pens, 12 Hall's cough suppressant lozenges in 3 different flavors: cherry, honey lemon, mentholyptus, and both rewind and fast forward pins on his collar in recognition of his status as the head of the Imperial AV Club. He has standard Black Series articulation, which is probably a bit of overkill for this character. While he can handle himself in hand-to-hand combat as seen on Rebels, most collectors are probably just going to pose him with his hands behind his back, chin tilted down slightly, calmly, intently making strategic calculations about the battle in front of him. While I don't usually go in for exclusives, and this figure will be released in regular packaging without all of these additional accessories later in 2017, I had to get my hands on this one. Thrawn was originally introduced in the Timothy Zahn series of books that for years were accepted by fans as the canon story of what happened after the destruction of the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi. He was the main villain of that series, and even though I never finished all 3 books, and even though I never finished reading the first book, I read enough to respect him as a character and believe that he did exist in the same world as Luke, Han, and Leia. This isn't the first Thrawn figure to be produced, but after having been removed from canon after the purchase of Lucasfilm by Disney, it's great to have him back, not just as a canon character, but pretty close to who he was before he was kicked out, just brought forward a bit in the timeline. If you're not interested in the packaging, the extra accessories, and either didn't get it for retail price at Comic-Con and don't want to pay secondary markup, and don't mind waiting for the regular release, this is an easy pass. But if you just gotta have everything in the Black Series and have a particular soft spot for Thrawn or fancy action figure packaging, then this is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. A very special thanks to Ivan for hooking me up with this Thrawn set. Hit like, hit subscribe, share this video, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy, and let us know in the comments below if you were able to snag any of the SDCC exclusives, or if you didn't, which ones you really wish you could have. If everyone could please not attempt to buy the Hasbro IDW Evolution box set when the remaining stock goes on sale so I can grab one, I would sincerely appreciate that as well.
Cut.